Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Jason Hamill, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Broxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Next up for the A's, Boog Powell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Broxton is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play. 1 home run and 14 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going?
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Daniel Mengden is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And this is low, ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Fastball foul tip, but straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on to it for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alcides Escobar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Escobar takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. swing and a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting fourth, catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard hit ball to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Second inning upcoming here in KC. KC leads this one 1-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Gordon on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Here's Chris Davis now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Davis sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Stepping in now, Roberto Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 0-1 count and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. It remains 1-0. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Cheslor
Ready to
Cuthbert.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
1-0.
The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Line softly out toward left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now at the plate, Keon Broxton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Ryan Goins. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. So next to the plate for the Royals, Michael King will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with two good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. It's a run on two hits here for KC. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Royals 2 and the A's nothing. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. This is in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in, Matt Chapman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Ryan Baker.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Baker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another chance? Paulo Orlando looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Baker. He's got it one away.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
So 1 gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Powell is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
the batter number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. KC down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Boog Powell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Powell at second, Piscotty at first with no outs. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The left fielder, number 2, Preston Davis.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Garcia. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner toward short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Tapped up the first baseline. That one rolls foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-1. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here's the 3-1. Popped him up. Garcia is there, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. From the stretch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to get down out there. The throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now, Ryan Baker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Maxwell on second. Chapman on at first with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Last time through was a base hit. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Perez has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the A's 1. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Powell is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Ryan Goins. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away in foul Territory for the second out.
Third baseman, Michael King.
Settling in now, Michael King. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0 home. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Orlando leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw. Runner back safely. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
A ball and a strike to count to Alcides Escobar. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-2 to count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. He pops it up. Garcia is calling for it, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Royals lead it 3-1. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
No balls and 1 strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1-1. Here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Merrifield is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Oakland, second baseman, Roberto Garcia.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Lane 11.
The 1-1. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. With Merrifield next to hit, it was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Merrifield.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Ready once again, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Garcia trying to get there. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. KC down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point.
Shortstop, Marcus Cummings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2-1. Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Number 13, Bruce Maxwell.
Digging in and looking for more, Bruce Maxwell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Escobar has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score holds. It's 3-1. Kendall Graveman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kendall Graveman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chesler Cuthbert. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Chesler Cuthbert.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Baker sprinting after it on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Coming to the plate now, Keon Broxton. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
Plate 11, 1-1.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Playing two.
Bases are empty. One man out. Drives it out to deep right center field. Foul there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Ryan Goins.
Digging in once again, Ryan Goins. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Brian Flynn has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Brian Flynn.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ryan Baker. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Popped him up. King moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. He was great all night long. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. 2 very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Flynn, a 6'7" left-hander. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. King will put this one away, and his side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Royals are on top 3-1. Riding in once again, Michael King. You remember he motored around the diamond for an inside the park home run last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. The windup and the 0-1 to short. Simeon's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Right fielder number 16, Paulo Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
With Merrifield next to him. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Hey, D'Lo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Merrifield is off at first with 2 away. Runner going a second time. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
the left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Daniel Kalu.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Colombe has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Three runs already home here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Three and 2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Royals 6 and the A's 1. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Seth Maness comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And we'll have a pinched runner here as they'll look to get a little speed out at second base following the leadoff double. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard. Foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Throw won't get him.
Up next for Oakland, second baseman, Roberto.
So digging in now, Roberto Garcia, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. A man at third with 1 away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. This one's down to third. Cuthbert loves it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Softly on the line to third. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Oakland. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
2 strikes.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Semien, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Royals crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jason Hamill notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Brown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final round.